take a look at this amazing satellite picture of the blizzard of 2013. You can see why this snowstorm paralyzed some of the most heavily populated areas of this country. The stats are now coming in, and they are very impressive. The worst hit town, Hamden, Connecticut, where they got an astonishing 40 inches. It was a record breaker in Portland, Maine, a place used to snowstorms. They got nearly 32 inches from this one. And to give you a sense of the power of this storm, the winds were as strong as a Category 1 hurricane with gusts up to 83 miles an hour on the Cape. That's Cape Cod. And speaking of Massachusetts, that's where meteorologist Ginger Z is this morning. She's in Boston. Hey, Ginger, good morning.
Good morning to you, Dan. You know, Boston was one of the areas hardest hit and record-making here. It was the 5th largest snowfall on record in weather history in Boston. And it's not just the snow and wind I was concerned about this morning. That's gone. It's the cold temperatures. Look how cold it is for a lot of these cities that you were just talking about. More than 350,000 still without power. And the numbers not pretty as we go into day 2 of digging out. It was a turbulent tempest, demolishing seawalls in New Hampshire, sending the ocean into Massachusetts homes and forcing people and their belongings out. The nor'easter that immobilized more than 40 million Americans this weekend is now off to sea, but its icy residue is feet deep everywhere, encasing cars and responsible for taking at least 9 lives. 2 to carbon monoxide poisoning, including a 12-year-old boy.
I'm assuming the son got cold, so the father told him to sit in the car. And then next thing you know, the father starts screaming, he's not breathing, he's not breathing.
The exhaust pipe had backed up with snow.
So you can see the exhaust here coming out, and it's obviously melted away the snow, but that's not always the case. One of the hidden dangers post-blizzard is starting your car and then having carbon monoxide back up.
Today, more than 2,000 National Guard troops in 4 states will be making their rounds to help. From an all-time record snowfall for Portland, Maine of almost 32 inches to the 5th largest snowfall on record in Boston. There's a lot more digging to do.
Even if you get just about 2 feet of snow, it can easily turn into 4 or 5.
The storm